4-year-old hit and run unalives a 4-year-old boy riding in father's bicycle hitch trailer. What? Uh, is that no video? Power was good. Was good. At least this one was funny right here, man. How you gonna mistake Millie's for Lefty Gunplay right here? It said Lefty seen kicking it with Remy Ma in LA. Sergio was good. Like, come on, my G, that's not even Lefty. Shout out Mimo. Julio Cesar Chavez says he could have been the GOAT if he put the cocaine down and didn't let his addictions get the best of him. Man, that's sad. Shout out Cesar Chavez, man. Yeah. What's up with this one right here? What you guys think about this one right here? It says Mexican American politician says illegal immigration is unfair to those who come here legally. He said, here's the thing, illegal immigration is unfair to those who come here legally and work hard. Wow. Coming from somebody that raza. That's what's crazy right there. What's her name? Oh, it doesn't say her name. They don't tag her name? You got the video that's allegedly Tory Lanez right there. Man, was good though, man. Was good, Sergio. Was good, Power. How you guys doing? Everyone, double tap that screen. What's up with this one? It says lawsuit claims Don Julio and Casamigos tequilas are not 100% agave, like the bottle says. Youngster was good, my G. He was good, my boy. Saludos desde Mission, Texas. That's right. Shout out Texas. Shout out Texas, man. M the Goon, what it do, big dog, West West. But what's up with this one, man? It says that they've been fooling everyone. It's not 100%. Not 100%. So what happens if there's a lawsuit? Does that mean that the whole public get their feria back, or how do they do it? The trick. It says the company behind both brands is being sued for allegedly lying to customers by saying the tequilas are 1,000% agave, when lab tests reportedly show they might contain cheaper alcohol like cane sugar spirit instead. What? This is a big deal because tequila bottles labeled 100% agave are supposed to only use Blue Weber agave, which is high quality plant grown in Mexico. Using any other type of alcohol is against the rules for that label and could mean the brand tricked people into paying for more for something they didn't really get. The lawsuit was filed in New York and is asking for over 5 million in damages. The people suing say Diageo fooled customers and broke their trust by charging top dollar for tequilas that might not be what they seem. Diageo has denied everything, saying Don Julio and Casamigos are made with 100% Blue Weber agave and they always follow the rules. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy right there. Good thing for me, I don't drink like that. Like, I don't drink none of those two right there. Well, I ain't gonna lie. The last bottle that I bought, and this is being real, the last bottle that I personally bought with my own feria, with my own money, it was a Don Julio. It was actually when my primo passed away. You know what I mean? Actually, when he passed away, I took a bottle when I like the next day when I went and I was right there chilling with my uncle, my carnal. We took a couple of shots. You know what I mean? But that was the last bottle I bought with my own money. I'm not really a drinker like that as far as like hard liquor. I'll drink like a twisted tea or a Modelo or something, you know. But as far as hard liquor, I'm not that type. What do you guys think though? Is anybody in the chat a Casamigos or a Don Julio? Like, is that you guys shit? Cause I'll be mad if I'm on something like if that was me, like that's my go-to. I'll be mad. Like, damn, they got me. No wonder people be getting fucked up. What's up with this one right here? This one is crazy right here. You guys seen this one right here? Jerry was good, my boy Jorge. You like Don Julio? Man, you want the hat? Always keep a bolsita on deck. Thing be fucking for real. They strong. I ain't gonna lie. They do the job. That's why a lot of people like them because they do the job. The Don Julio. I don't know. A lot of people like the dark one, the black one, the dark Don Julio. That one I've been seeing is popular a lot. That dark Don Julio, the white one, and the Casamigos. I've been seeing like when it comes to like the hood, that one's popular in the hood. But what's up with this Jainita right here though? Going around pooping on people's porches on Mother's Day. That's crazy. Straight J Cat. I ain't gonna lie though. She don't look that bad though. Like man, she a J Cat though. Which brings a pizza? Let me get one. Oh, you're gonna get a haircut? Ah, smart. Ooh, look at that. My son just got off work. I'll take one. Good looking. But you guys see this one? I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. It's been going viral. My boy Third, what up? That wasn't me. Hey, I'm gonna do a video like that's not me. You know how Concrete be doing it and the mother fools? I'm gonna do a video of that one. Like that's not me, dog. Everyone keeps thinking that's me on stage. I was behind the camera recording. That wasn't me. That was that dude. Full News Network. He had just performed before Lefty. But yeah, that wasn't me, my G. Come on now, I know how to open a bottle. And he wouldn't have done me like that. Like that's the boy. You know what I mean? He knows better. If anything, I was in the back getting the bottle passed to me from his homies in the back. We were drinking a Ciroc. You know what I mean? Shout out all the homies from KHA. Like, that was a fucking good ass night right there, man. I felt like just front row, you feel me? Because it was just like, it was a private setting to the point where it wasn't packed the fuck out. I want to say at most with the vendors and all that, at most like 200 people, 200 people at most. So I'm right there front row, chilling. I got all the homies from KHA right there in the back. We got Soulless. We got the homie Serio 2 times. We got the homie Straps, Cold Hearted Tattoos. Shit. The homie Cash, King Cash was right there. You know what I mean? Like that shit, it was a night for the books. You know what I mean? We just right there, Lefty's performing. They got a bottle of Ciroc getting passed on in the back. But yeah, that was dope. But yeah, that wasn't me. I keep seeing the comments like, damn, how come you couldn't open the bottle? Like that wasn't me. If you look at the sleeves of the jacket, his are all white. It's a blue jacket with white sleeves. Mine was a Dodger jacket. It was all blue. Wasn't me. But did they ever find out who this Jainita was though? That was crazy. She straight peed right there and then pooped in the other one. Knowing there's a camera, like she straight looked at the camera. Happy Monday, Coco Tina. How we doing? Unknown was good. Yes, sir. My Tio brings Don Julio from Mexico. Smooth as fuck. Mexican liquor hit different. Hey, who knows? Maybe the Mexican one is different than the one in the States, or is it all imported? No wiping, right? No wiping. That's crazy, my boy. She just pulled up and bounced. It looked like she got a little cake too. I ain't even gonna lie. Nah, just all right, let's see what else. Oh, what's up with Mexican OT over here going against a bull and shit? How his big ass think he was gonna outrun the bull? My boy is tripping. Hey, no disrespect. Salute Mexican OT, you know what I mean? He got some big cojones for doing that. But man, I would not do that. Dump cake. That's a good one. Straight dump. That's what we're gonna call her, dump cake, fool. That was straight flew in there. Look, bam. Okay, again. Boom. Oh, you know he felt that one. My boy John Doe. What it do, big dog? Right here tripping. Oh, you know that hurt. He didn't comment on there. Nah, he didn't. That would have been great if he would have commented on there. This one right here is sad, man. This one right here is sad. You know volume? Oh, I muted the volume.
This is the Oleander Fig Park here behind me. You can see crime scene tape still set up.
This one's sad right here, man. Rest in peace to that little
This is
kid,
where the
man.
LA Sheriff's Department says his 12-year-old boy was shot. Now, the Oleander Fig Park is a small park taken up mostly by a big playground and a jungle gym. People who live right here around the park say they saw this young boy at the park all the time. They say his family lives very close by and that he was a Davis Middle School student. Just to put things in perspective, we're only about 500 yards from Rosecrans Elementary School, and now we've got this crime scene here at a neighborhood kids park. Residents who heard the gunshots but don't want to go on camera for their safety tell me they heard around 15 shots fired, then saw a dark red Camaro or Charger take off from the scene at a high rate of speed.
For real.
And we do know law enforcement is still looking for the suspect or suspects
Jerry, what
in
up?
this homicide. Now, back out here live, you can see there's some sort of camera set up here at the corner of the park. We're working to find out if these cameras caught any surveillance video. Neighbors say they used to light up and make noise, but haven't in some time. But again, the LA Sheriff's Department is here on scene at the Figgy and Oleander Park investigating where this 12-year-old boy was shot and killed.
Breaking news, a 12-year-old shot and killed on a playground in Compton. And now police are on the hunt for the...
Some of it had to be muted because of copyright restrictions on the concert one. Like if it got muted all of a sudden, either that happened or that was, I want to say, the DJ. The DJ, his equipment wasn't up to par. The homie did what he did. He did what he could, but for sure, I would say it was either, if it's muted completely, it was the copyright restrictions, or if you're talking about like his mic and stuff, then it was the DJ system. Yeah, it was lacking. But this one right here, man, is sad. Like, I seen the update, right, and his dad actually lived pretty much, his house is right here. There's a gate, and then the park is right behind it. So that little kid had just got home from school. His dad said not even 5-10 minutes. He had just got home from school, went inside, dropped off his backpack, all that. Went outside. He said like 5-10 minutes went by. He heard gunshots. Goes out there, and it's his son. You see his mom right there talking and stuff, and it's just sad, man. Like, 12-year-old boy, you know what I mean? My boy Goon Squad, what it do? I was eating a little slice of pizza. But man, it's just crazy and it's sad, man. Like, and I think it happened on Mother's Day too, if I'm not mistaken, you know. They said that a 17-year-old turned himself in for it. Oh, what's up with this one too? The two Edgars.
A group of thieves that would follow successful gamblers and then rob them out on the road.
It says Southgate Edgars allegedly hunted casino winners and robbed them at gunpoint.
We're happy to have them off the streets.
He's referring to these two men, Derek Lopez and Juan Gonzalez of Southgate, indicted today in federal court for a series of armed robberies outside several different Southland.
The Hustler, the bicycle.
Lopez was the scout.
Those are all close by.
Looking for winners in the casino. In fact, that's him at a table in the Commerce Casino high-fiving a female target.
Once they saw a patron that they believed to be a successful gambler, someone who's taking out a large amount of winnings that evening, they would then
follow them
onto the highway.
It's alleged that Lopez, Gonzalez, and at least two
My
other
boy John, what up?
multiple cars
On purpose,
to box
huh?
in their
For
target
real.
along highway off-ramps. This is a surveillance photo.
Andy
of those
Gonzalez
cars
was
doing
good.
just that. The bandits would then swarm the car with guns drawn.
Smash the windows of that car and then demand and take either the winnings themselves or the actual casino chips and oftentimes other personal property of those gamblers.
The victims were predominantly Asian and targeted more than 16 times during a 7-month period back in
16 times.
The feds say this is Lopez during one of those takeovers. The gunman often hitting more than once a night and taking in quite a haul.
There is at least $275,000.
Oh, boys, we're getting to it.
Winnings, chips, or property.
At
That's why
least two of the
I'm mad
victims
if
were
you
cut by flying glass as they were attacked in their cars. The U.S. Attorney's Office says that Juan
Yo,
Gonzalez
Cole.
was arraigned today
What's up?
in federal court.
Everything good, my boy? How you doing?
Who's already
My boy
in
John.
state
Hope
prison
you're doing
on
good, G.
firearms charges will be in federal court later this summer.
This is crazy.
Highway robbery.
These fools, I wouldn't doubt it if they made a movie to these motherfuckers right here. It said for over 2 years, since 2023, the feds have been on them. So that means that they let them fools commit. That's crazy, right? If you really think about it, right? It says the feds were watching them because they got video. They have video of them in the car, video of them sticking someone up. So that means that they really sat there, bro, and watched shit happen. That way y'all could wake up. They really sit back and let you commit crimes and just watch you, and they get you. Like, it's kind of like crazy, but it's kind of sick at the same time, you know? My boy, what up, what up? My boy XB, shout out Paramount G. Steven Sanchez, what it do, my boy? But it's crazy. Look, they straight got the video right there. That's surveillance that they were doing, you know what I mean? Look, you see homeboy hopping out with the burner and everything. So imagine, bro, imagine if they would have committed a murder during one of those robberies, bro. They would have sat back and watched it happen and let it unfold just to get you for murder. Just to up the ante, they just sit back and watch. Like, let's see how far this pendejo goes, you know? Like, it's crazy, you know what I mean? That's why ain't nothing, man, like working hard for your money. That way you could start a legitimate business. And you know what I mean? Everything you do is legitimate, bro. Like you ain't gotta watch over your shoulders. You ain't gotta worry about none of this bullshit right here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, to each their own. Don't get me wrong. I've been there where you gotta do what you gotta do to make ends meet. You gotta feed your kids. You gotta make sure your family's good. So I ain't knocking nobody. You feel me? So I'm just saying though, ain't nothing like doing it legit. You feel me? The legit way is the way you wanna go. Them fools were fools though, man. For real. What's up with Lefty Gunplay though? He said he's officially dropping the gunplay from his name. My boy David Hernandez was good. Yes, sir. You already know that's on the page we gotta be. That's the page we gotta influence the youth to be on. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this world we live in, bro. All you gotta do is make a IG, make a TikTok. If you sell purses, fucking whatever you do, bro. Just make a video, put them on TikTok, put them on IG, start promoting yourself, sharing it, all that. That's how it is nowadays. You feel me? Nowadays, that's how it is. Like, you have so much power in your hands that it's like, man, if you ain't getting to the bag, what are you doing? Like, straight up. If you ain't getting to the bag one way or another, what are you doing? And that's just facts. What's going on here? They were here tripping on somebody? Nah, where was this at? It says thoughts. Young demons were seen pressing the corn man. For what? Now that I don't like. And we, yup, homeboy said it's best. Slow down. I need to know the full story. Like, what's going on? But if you ain't got no chips, you ain't got no money, man, don't go approaching these people. Don't go harassing people. Like, come on, man. They already struggling trying to make ends meet. What's up with this? I didn't see this one. What they talking about? You know, with LA, though, the Mexican rappers in LA, this shit moved. They are Mexican rappers. This shit moved to Texas. It says Adam 22 and Whack 100 want to line up the top 10 Latino rappers in California to compete against the top 10 Latino rappers in Texas for a bag. That might be something. They might be onto something. I can see that happening. I can see that being like a show or something. Did I hear about the homeless guy who broke into a man's apartment at Sherman Oaks? I seen that. You talking about the one that was like going and like just checking doors? There was a guy going around checking doors, right? And then that same night, that old man was came up unalived, right? Cheyenne, how you doing? Cheyenne, how you doing? My boy John. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Everybody, double tap that screen, man. But let's see what they talking about. I think that'll be something. That'll be a good show. 10 best rappers, California. 10 best rappers from Texas, going head to head. That'll be dope, bro. That'll be dope. And then imagine like if they do it like how they used to do it like The Voice and American Idol, where they include the public, like oh the public text this number and vote type shit or call in, you know what I mean? Some type like interactive shit where it's like, hey, you gotta show up for your people. Like everybody in Cali, y'all want Cali to win? Hey, all of y'all gonna watch and all of y'all gonna vote. Like everybody in Texas, y'all want your people to win? Hey, show up, you know? I feel like that's hey, they onto something.
D baby, our Mexicans go. Mexico T.
Okay.
Nah, they're hard. Man, we run.
Okay. Okay. At least Adam. Okay.
They baby, hell no. Mexican OT. Yeah, Mexican OT. Hell, Mexican ain't D baby. Yeah,
okay. Salute to Adam and Wack actually for standing up for Cali. You know what I mean? So now I see how it came up. My boy Nate the Great, how to do my G? What's good? What's good? Yes, sir. You already know. I said mine's big dog. My boy Nate the Great. Y'all go check out the boy, man. But Cali for sure. Ricky Torres, what it do? Yeah, he broke into his balcony door. Oh man, that's crazy right there. They found him though, right? They found him though, right? But yeah, hey, I'm not gonna lie. At least, and I'm not really the type of person that be saluting Adam, let alone Whack. But straight up, at least in this subject, because Rainwater's from Texas. You know what I mean? That's Mo 3's manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's talking shit, pretty much saying Texas got it. At least Adam and Wack are over here like, hey, now, hey, we got the Yodis, we got this, we got that. Hey, and salute, you know what I mean? Salute Wack, because even though he don't manage the Yodis, he still shouts them out. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't know if they from Arizona or Texas or what, but recently they be claiming Hawthorne. They be claiming the harbor area, the West. So, you know what I mean? Salute to the Yodis. Let's see what else they got to say.
Man, we run.
He said, what you think about Tory Lanez situation? Man, to be honest, the Tory Lanez situation is crazy, bro. Let me go back. Let me go. Let me see. Let's see. The Tory Lanez situation is crazy, to be honest. Somebody said, well, I'll just go back to the news, but somebody said that that's what happens when you don't give a feature. I was like, damn, that's diabolical, bro. Yes. Oh, I seen that. His lungs collapsed. Man. Oh, it says right here, look, boom. Right when we open it. I know he posted it like on his thing, on his story. It says Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times at Tehachapi prison. He was stabbed 7 times in the back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, damn, and 1 to the left side of the face. Both of his lungs collapsed and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. He is now breathing on his own. Wow, that is crazy, my boy. That is vicious, man. I ain't gonna lie, Tehachapi, I don't know where he's at in Tehachapi, you know what I'm saying? But I know Tehachapi's been known, you know what I'm saying? Being known for being treacherous. A lot of people are saying that it's no good. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if all of it is like that. There be certain prisons where these are and these ain't. Like it'd be like one good yard or like two good ones at least. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't want to put that out there, but man, hopefully he recovers from this. I know he just posted a picture of him. You know what I'm saying? My boy Nate the Great. I appreciate you, G. Chavez family, I appreciate you, my boy. I appreciate you for that subscribe. Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out Young Dopey. I do know Young Dopey. Shout out the boy, man. I've actually seen him personally a couple of times. He's always at the stadium, man. Anytime you guys are at the stadium for a Rams game or something like that, stop by the tailgating area. Anytime you guys come to City of Inglewood for a Rams game, stop by the tailgating area. Young Dopey is always there. He sets up a tent where he sells merch, sells shots, different kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Get at the boy legally though, legal kind of stuff. He be having like them spreads. I've actually been wanting to go cop some of those. He got, I don't know what's the name of that page, but oh shit. But yeah, there's some spreads. I don't know what it's called. I might follow the IG page, but it's some like instant spreads. It has a little bit of beans. It has a little bit of chichas. It has the soup. Everything you need. You just gotta add the water. I've been wanting to go grab some of those. Did he at least fight, man? I don't know. That's crazy. Someone trying to make a name of themselves. Yeah, it got to be something like that, you know? Got to be. Hell yeah. Y'all go like and follow Nate the Great too, man. But yeah, that's crazy right here. Let's see what No Jumper's talking about. This was the one that I seen. It was his people. They posted this right here. It said Tory was stabbed 14 times, including 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. He is now breathing on his own. Despite being in pain, he is talking normally, in good spirits, and deeply thankful to God that he is pulling through. He also wants to thank everyone for their continued prayers and support. Man, that's big right there. And that's crazy. Didn't he just speak out? Like, isn't he in some sort of like battle with like his label, or isn't he suing somebody? Like, isn't he like doing something like that? Like it, I wouldn't doubt it, man, if somebody paid for somebody to try to take him out. Like, as vicious as this was, I wouldn't doubt it if somebody paid, man, to try to have him taken out. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Yeah, he would, because first and foremost, they're saying Megan the Stallion. They're saying she lied. Like, she lied. They're saying that her homegirl is the one that had the gun. That Tory Lanez never had a gun. They're saying that that gun belonged to her homegirl, and they got into it, and the homegirl upped it. Tory Lanez tried to grab it, and it went off. That's how the gun went off. Tory Lanez never had it, but he was going through some type of like legal stuff, either with his label or something like that, to where they're saying that somebody paid them to set them up pretty much for that. Like, hey, this just happened. We're going through this. Say this, this, and that. Let's get them. Type shit. It saves your homegirl and fuck him. And Megan the Stallion just took one for the team for her homegirl and threw him under the bus. Like any real person would. You know what I'm saying? For your boy, if it's you or your boy, or you're just some little ratchet, who you gonna choose? You gonna choose your boy. If it's females, if it's me and my girl, and it's just a little ratchet, like nobody you serious with, fuck them. And you get paid some money, crazy, you know? Yeah, it's just little conspiracies that have been out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff that's been out there. I think there's even a video that's out there about it, as far as the Tory Lanez and all that. Watch. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let's look it up. In case, I don't want to just be talking like I'm just talking. Let's look it up right now. I think it was like Trap LaRosse or somebody had done a video on that. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Nah, that's what, and I just recently seen it. That's why. It's like kind of fresh in my mind right now. Because I just seen it like not so long ago. Oh, Joe Budden's the one that's been saying it since the beginning. That's why.
The Tory shit, but they gonna say I'm thirsty to get into the Tory shit. But I ain't thirsty. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Get me too. I'm thirsty. Come on, let's go.
Look, Trip.
Am I starting? Of course.
Let's go.
Nigga, I'm right behind you, nigga. You gotta step on the ledge on this one. Okay, no. See, that's my problem again. Other people's ledge, I don't view that as my ledge. Any of y'all out there that believe that Tory Lanez picked up a gun while he was with two girls that he popped them both, said dance bitch, and shot her in the foot, I stand by, you're an idiot. I never left that. I never left it. Now, I'm not saying that he don't deserve to be where he is, because the charge don't have nothing to do with it. Yes. But even in that, it was politics in that court case, and the more it comes out, I'm feeling Tory Lanez's dad being mad. Anybody that knows what happened. So the driver came out and gave his statement. Affidavit. And in that statement, he details, this is like our first real account.
That's from somebody that was there.
Meg and Tory, because they wasn't afraid of it. The driver got lost. So this is our first account from somebody who was there that just got low, never gave a story. And he says, we got in the car, that's when it came out that he was fucking both of us. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. He was fucking both of them? Ooh.
Tory went over there, consoled her, they got back in the car, drove a little more, then they stopped again, and then they both, according to the driver, Kelsey and Meg get out, started arguing, and fighting. Kelsey pulls a hammer, Tory goes, grabs Kelsey, and the driver says he did not see who pulled the trigger because his back was turned, but the gun went off. So that's what we have here. For some, that changes absolutely nothing. For some, it changes everything.
Hell yeah.
I never believed that. I believed the whole time.
It wasn't his fault. He didn't bring that gun. You know what I mean? He didn't have intent.
What happened when who was that with? Gail? He said Dick.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been talking about as of lately. But let me see why they said, like, what else was attached to it. I know there was some type of corporation that allegedly paid her or something.
In 2021, the world was shocked when Megan Thee Stallion went online claiming that Tory Lanez was responsible for her getting shot in her feet. Meg claimed that she was no longer going to protect Tory and stated that he had shot her because she called him a whack rapper. She then pressed
Wow,
criminal
that's
charges
crazy.
against Tory, a decision that has impacted
oh yeah, we got 50 split. We're partners. We're partners. We're not. You know what I mean? Like it's not a regular record deal. We're partners.
That right there. Look, listen to that. Let me rewind it.
High interest rate.
Okay, it's probably right there.
Thing is, Tory wasn't stupid. He turned down every single record deal as he understood how the music industry truly works. If you don't know how the music industry truly works, you can watch my old video on the truth about record labels. I break it all down there perfectly. Tory Lanez knew that record labels are basically just a bank that lend out money to artists at an insanely high interest rate. He knew that by cutting the labels out at that moment in his career, he would make more money than he ever had before. Tory actually spoke about how record deals were just a scam while talking on an academic's live stream. During the live stream, he started warning other artists to copy what he did and stay independent.
They'll be like, oh yeah, we got 50 split. We're partners. We're partners. We're not. You know what I mean? Like it's not a regular record deal. We're partners. We're in a partnership. That sounds good. But the royalty split still doesn't allow the partners to eat off of the royalties. Like, remember, the royalty will always be low. That's what the royalty deal is for. The royalty deal is to keep the artist in debt, is to keep the artist. Remember, you think about how much generational wealth Black people should have for their
Listen to
children.
how he's talking.
All the music that we made. If all that money was going to an artist because
He's putting people up on game, you know what I mean? Like any artist like this with a following that's exposing them.
But back in the time, there wasn't Spotify. There wasn't any of these things. Spotify is now, DSPs have now created a lane where you can put music out, and for the amount of time that it's listened to, money comes back to you. But because the game knows this, the game realized, oh fuck, if artists know this, if artists ever delete the royalty deal, we're in the way that we really make money. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're really doing like a real deal with integrity, and you guys find a way for it to work. So you gotta think about it, bro. If you come through and you're high, you're just woman, you're not leaving with
Okay, so what?
Because she
Okay.
on July 12, 2020, between Tory and Megan. Initially, Meg had told the police that she had injured her foot by stepping on glass and didn't blame Tory at all. But after some time passed, Meg's story started to change. All of a sudden, Meg claimed that Tory shot her because she dissed his music career and called him short, claiming that Tory got offended and told her to dance.
So why the
before unloading
switch?
her
You know what I
feet.
mean?
She claims that Tory then tried to pressure her into covering up the entire situation. This led many people to question Megan on why the sudden change of heart. One moment she claimed it was glass, and the next, it was Tory that did it to her. Why did Meg change her mind about telling the truth? Did someone get in her ear and convince her to flip on Tory? Now, in my opinion, I believe this only happened to him because of the beef he unknowingly started with the record labels when he refused to sign to them. Many record labels were trying to get Tory to sign, and allegedly, one of those labels was Rock Nation Management, the same label that
What?
Megan Thee Stallion was being managed by. According to Tory, Rock Nation had it in for him since he wanted to remain independent. He claims that after the incident happened with Meg, Rock Nation contacted Tory and threatened him.
call from Rock Nation that says,
Wow. So they're trying to say they try to get him to sign?
and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. I'm like, okay, I don't understand what the issue with me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal. I went to jail or whatever it is. Like, I didn't get for that 2 days why that was an issue. 2 days later, TMZ report come out. All of a sudden, the affiliates of her circle start pointing like little subliminal fingers, like count your days and like.
As you heard for yourself, according to Tory, Rock Nation allegedly called him threatening him to remain silent or else. After he received that call, Meg suddenly changed her tune and began to blame Tory for the incident.
That's
While according to
crazy.
Meg, she claims Tory did
What
it.
y'all
A
think,
whole
chat?
other theory started to
What y'all
circulate
think, man?
online that sounded more believable to many. See, the rumor was
So this right here, right? Recently, he's been going out again. He's been posting a lot of stuff of him speaking out about this. I know he filed a lawsuit or something. Let me see. So I'm like, damn, imagine, bro, they hired somebody to try to take him out. Back in prison. Stallion. No. Talking about him in the hospital. But that's crazy right there, man. What you guys think? Too much of a coincidence? Tory Lanez gonna write a book about his humble happiness. Convicted of shooting Megan the horse. For real, for real. My boy Jay Medina, what it do, my G? LA blogger says Tory Lanez was stabbed because he refused to snitch. What? Streets are a joke. All because he didn't want to snitch. What? What's he talking about? See, there's a lot of crazy rumors going around right now, but for sure, somebody targeted him. Big Javi, what it do? My boy Ruben, I got a copy. 10-9, what was that? Can I get a 10-9? Oh, can I get a 10-9, perro? Yeah, WAC 100 received information that Mexicans stabbed Tory Lanez. What? Ah, nah.
You know, the area to the north, I see. That's gonna respond when we come off this shit. We're gonna respond. Right away for that. They let the yard down. No, they happened in the building. What was it over? It was over. So what he had did he have a debt, a gambling debt or something? Nah, nothing like that. Shit, we don't even really know worry about that whole situation.
10-4, 10-4.
So it's like some foul play. So it's gonna be up.
10-9, it means like repeat yourself.
Damn,
When somebody says, can I get a 10-9? 10-9 means repeat yourself. If somebody ever said, like, you say, be like, hey, Santo, come in. Be like, can you say something? And I don't hear you. I'll be like, 10-9, it means repeat yourself. So 10-9.
Yeah, I guess nobody. This morning, the bus came on the bus on the boy Tory. You know, the area to the north, I think. That's gonna respond when we come off this shit. We're gonna respond. Right away for that. They let the yard down. No, it happened in the building. What was it over? It was over. So what he had? Did he have a debt, gambling debt or something? Nah, nothing like that. Shit, we don't even really know worry about that whole situation, you know. So it was like some foul play. So it's gonna be up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure, with some foul play. Damn, wasn't nobody right there. Wasn't nobody right there. What do you want to Yeah, I guess nobody. This morning, the bus came on the bus on the boy Tory. You know, the area to the north, I think.
I don't know. Do you guys believe that? According to WAC 100, he received information that Tory Lanez was stabbed by Raza, by Mexicans. Is that cat? I think it would have went up. My boy Key Muggs, what it do? Coco Tina, my boy Sean Tyreek, what it do, my boy? Right here, just discussing this Tory Lanez situation, man. It's kind of crazy to be falsely accused, convicted. He was still trying to do the best of it, make the best out of it. He dropped the album. He said he got another one on the way. He just posted his picture of himself on the yard, you know what I mean? Right there looking all swole. Next thing you know, this happens. It's crazy. Wack always got some kind of info on this. Huh, for real. He always got the 411, but I don't know, bro. It would have went up. Especially airlifted like that, it would have went up, bro. There would have been a riot for sure, if it was like that. Like I don't see that not happening at all, you know? You know my boy John Doe, huh? I don't see that happening, my boy. Somebody as high a figure like Tory Lanez, bro, you mean to tell me that they ain't taking care of him? You know what I'm saying? I get it. They try to say that the blacks don't got structure and stuff like that, man, but they got riders, homie. I'm pretty sure you got motherfuckers in there that are with the business, homie, that if they would see something happen to Tory Lanez, homie, they would do something, you know? Yeah, I don't believe shit he says either, bro. I think that's all cap, bro. I can't see the brothers letting that slide, you know what I mean? Like at all. Letting somebody like figure like Tory Lanez get touched up like that to the point where he gets airlifted and nothing happens. Yeah, Charles. Probably, or it was probably a Raza dude, but that was riding with the blacks. Let's get that out the way. That's maybe that I see it. Maybe that I see it. If it was a Raza, but that was riding with the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't no homie. He ain't no. He's a brother. You know what I mean? In the homies' eyes and in their eyes, he's a brother because he rides with the brothers. You know what I'm saying? But a Southsider to do it or a Norteño to do it, I doubt it, bro. Or probably Tehachapi. I don't know. Are there bulldogs in Tehachapi? Might have been a bulldog that did it. Now that I could see it. I could see either a bulldog doing it, or I could see a raza that rides with the blacks. But as far as homies, I don't see that happening. I don't know, dog. I don't know. I know Tehachapi, like I said, Tehachapi. I don't know. I don't know. Like I know they got the shoe and they got all that, but I don't know like how many yards are good, how many are bad. I don't know. Feel me? I don't want to put that and even say that and put that on him if he's not. You feel me? I'll just be real and be honest and say I don't know, bro. Unless it was that, unless it was a no good yard, then I could see that happening. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy. Turned down, Tory turned down the booty bandit and his people's. His actions cost him a. That's fucked up. That's messed up, boo. What's up, my boy Sean? I sent mine. That's right, John Doe. When you somewhat starstruck when Lefty, nah, that's the boy right there. To be honest, that's the homie. And I actually want to shout out the homie, man. If you look at the homie with glasses that's chilling with me that day, that's a subscriber right there. I actually met him through YouTube, but he's the one that made that happen with Lefty. If I'm being real, if I'm being honest, he's the one that made that happen. I was just right there chilling, and then he went and talked to Lefty and like, hey, my boy Santos right here. He wants to interview you. So then I'm sitting down and he comes. He's like, hey, Kyle. So then that's when I go and I shake Lefty's hand and we introduce ourselves. That's why if you see in the video where I introduce myself and then he looks at somebody else and he goes like this, to the other person like this, and then he goes like this, like pointing at me, because he was telling the homie like, hey, what's up? Like, you talking about an interview, like, what's up? So then he points at me. That's when Lefty's like, oh, he's gonna do it. Like, yeah, he's like, let's go. Yeah, let's do it. He didn't even hesitate, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why, man, number love, number respect for fucking Lefty Gunplay. You know what I'm saying? The Hatchapi shoe closed, and it's a level 4 SNY for the last few years. See, there it is. There. It's kind of what I figured, but I just didn't want to say it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was just right then and there. I ain't gonna lie, it was right before he had to go on stage, so it was just real quick. Like I just wanted to ask him, like, hey, how does it feel, like knowing that You right now, like honestly, him right now, all the homies that are in there doing time, like they're looking at him as inspiration. Like fuck, he just got out. He's out there doing it in this amount of time. Like shit, that means I could do it. So that's why I asked him, like, how does it feel knowing that you're an inspiration, bro, to all the homies that are getting out right now? Like any homie that knows that they're about to touch down right now, they're in there. If they're writing raps or they're getting focused, at least manifesting, putting a vision of where they want to be, and knowing that if you come out and you put in the work, you could do anything you set your mind to. So it was just one of those, you know what I mean? But for sure, like he didn't even hesitate when bro asked him. Boom, you like let's go. Went, did it. He performed right after. We just had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one for the books. My boy Alvaro, what it do? But yeah, whack 100. Always got the inside. Let's see what's up with TMZ. What's TMZ talking about? Who else? Let's see what's up with Sid. Shout out to the boy Sip with us. If you guys ain't following, man. Oh, did he delete his shit already? Oh, it's still there. What's going on right here? Oh shit! Somebody got hit up. But what we gonna bump? What's up? What we gonna do tonight? I only found out who Lefty Gunplay was when he got arrested in my city after all over the news. Hey, for real? Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. My boy Lefty. That was a fool. That's the boy though, man. Solid ass homie right there. Like real humble, you know what I'm saying? Met Lefty last year on his birthday at the Adelanto Stadium. That's right. Hell yeah. Lisbon Playa by Spice One. Playa Man by Spice One. Let's see. Damian. Danny. Okay. Here's a classic too right here. La 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 la. Oh, not live with me a little bit. To be a man in the city land, it's a la 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 la. Double tap that screen, man. It's between like 80 and 85 in El Paso. Man, that's still hot. That's still hot. For real. Look what I had to get for work. Not even no line. Pull up in the hearse. This how hot I had to get this for work. Not even gonna lie. This how I'm gonna be at work. This how I'm gonna be at work. Not even gonna lie, because of the heat. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck's wrong with this fool, huh?" They're gonna start tripping up. 17-year-old got arrested for shooting a 12-year-old. I seen that. LA was hot this weekend. Gotta stay ready. You already know. But now I got it for the sun to protect my skin. I didn't even get it for the looks. I didn't even get it for the looks. The sun's been burning my skin, so I gotta protect myself. Sure. Be out there in the sun all day. Had to get a ski mask. Be out there like, bang. It blocks my face from getting hit with the sun. They gonna think I'm gonna do a robbery. That's fucked up. That's messed up, bro. They're just gonna hand me their money, like, here you go. But nah, I be seeing other people having it too. So I'm like, man, you know what? Like, it helps. Shoot. I know because I have a blue one. I have a blue mask that just goes up to here. I use it for the back because I have a snapback. So it leaves me with like a fucking circle, right? Look. Oh, yeah, snapback. So the hat I use for work, right? When I put it on, it leaves me with a fucking circle on the back of my head from the sun hitting the back of my head. So I'd be having to put a face mask all the way up here. I put the hat over and then I put it up to like right here. Well, if you guys see my videos that I post at work, you guys see the face mask I have. Now I just got a complete one. So I don't get that bison neck up. That too shit all black and shit in the back. I don't want that. Be right there like bam, boom, boom. Come here. Give me your money, fool. Nah. I'm feeling like a savage. All right, so what else we bumping? Looking like a fucking ninja. Put that 211 on my shirt. That Amazon delivery driver pissed and did poo poo was on Alien. Nah, that's fucked up. Don't say that. Yeah, the weather gets even hotter in June and July for sure, for sure. My boy Gio, what it do? Everything good, G? Everything good, man? Can't complain, man. Can't complain, you know? Same old same. Same old same. Mama, don't cry. Favorite meal. G. Tequila. But yeah, I had to get it for work, man. And I look at my skin. Right now, it's not too bad, but it hurts. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, it hurts. It gets to a point where it hurts. Started peeling and stuff. Locked up by Akon. My boy Gio, all good, big dog, all good. Hopefully you guys doing good as well. Man, I remember this one when I was busted. It used to be the shit. I steady trying to. I remember when I was in reception, bro. Hey, this is a real prison story, bro. This was when I was in Chino in 2010 for reception. Cause right there in Chino they do Beyond Scared Straight. So if you guys ever seen the show Beyond Scared Straight where they take juveniles to walk inside the prison, all that, well they do that in Chino State Prison. They bring the juveniles inside the reception center. They brought them to Sycamore and then they took them to Madrone. And this was actually when I was in Madrone. So we're chilling, right? And then out of nowhere, you just hear people like yelling shit. Like it mainly be the other races, because homies, we can't do that. We're not allowed to yell at people on the tier, none of that. You feel me? Let me just get that out the way. So I don't want to get in trouble for misrepresentation. So boom, they come in, the Beyond Scared Straight people, right? They come in and you hear them, whoa, whoa, like the other races trying to like the people that were on the bottom. I guess the Huras probably came by and told them like, hey, we're gonna come by, intimidate these fools, you know? Like do whatever you can, say whatever you can to intimidate them. Like don't trip. Like we ain't gonna trip on y'all. Like it's part of the program, you know? We're bringing them in here to scare them. So boom, everyone starts going off. Then out of nowhere, somebody starts fucking singing that song. Like I'm steady trying to find a motive. Why do what I do? So it was a trip. Like I'm just chilling. I ain't gonna lie, hard timing it. Like fuck, I miss my lady. I miss my family. I can't even use the phone. Going from seeing them and being on the phone 24/7 to be like fuck, you know? Like man. So I hear that, and then I go out and I look and I see them like coming in. They go back out with the warden and all that, like getting escorted. But it just reminded me like it's a trip, you know. Imagine you're in there, you're a juvenile, you're going in there, people scaring you, and then out of nowhere, the fuck? Y'all hear that or am I tripping? I don't know. It's like a weird ass sound. Shit, she did that like a pro for sure, for sure. But yeah, that is crazy. Let's get into this though. Let's listen to that while we watch her do her little poop poop. I'm gonna play it again just for you, big dog. We're gonna watch it again just for you. They're trying to find the motive. Why do what I do? No matter how far I go. Sinvergüenza. Look at that. No, Shane, she just peed right there. That one right there. Look at that. And she looked back too, like she looked back at it. Look back at it. Look back at it. No wipe either. She just said, "All right, I'm good." That's crazy. She look like she got a little cake too. You know what I mean? Just throw her in the shower real quick. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. I'm married. I'm just messing with y'all. I'm just joking, man. Them jokes. Well, tell me she don't got a little cakey on her though. Oh no. Hey, you got the unblurred video of it. I want to see those cakes, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Fucking two girls in the cup type shit or what? Oh, that's crazy. Squatting goal. Sick ass fool. It's plump for sure, huh? Hey, she do. I'm telling you, bro. I spot cakes when I see them, bro. She got cakes. Hey, tell me why everybody's all staring now. Everybody's all zoomed in on your screen, bro. Oh, that's crazy. She gonna be singing that song pretty soon. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. I took a poop. Now they won't let me out. Pay me a visit. I just had to go pee pee. I just had to go caca. Nah, that's just crazy. That's a trip right there, bro. My boy Sun Racer, what it do? Prayed up. What's up, big dog? See you moving up on YouTube. I appreciate you, my boy. I'm trying, I'm trying, big dog. But yeah, that's crazy right there. Female driver is caught. I wonder if they know who she. I mean, they have to know who was working that ruta. They had to have known who was working that route, who did that delivery. Like she's caught. I wonder what's a follow up. Let's look it up. Let's see. Update on Amazon. Update on Amazon female who poop on porch. Let's see. When was this? 19 hours ago. So there hasn't been an update? Twice. Wow. 5:30 in the morning. Hey, probably that coffee. I blame it on the coffee. Before we keep going, they said it was 5:30 in the morning, man. I blame it on the coffee. Sometimes coffee be hitting the spot where you gotta go. If you know, you know. I'm just messing with you. Wow, imagine.
The second inappropriate disgusting package, which was essentially like human feces and looked to be urination.
Wow.
Jennifer Doyle and her family could not believe their eyes after watching the footage from their surveillance cameras.
Nah.
So I was really disgusted. It was a horrible experience.
The hyena
And my husband unfortunately
poop some deliver the package if you know, you know. Hey, probably
That morning, the worker is seen urinating on the
I appreciate you. You put money on her book, perro?
Does her business and takes off like nothing ever happened.
I kind of like clutched my breath a
that's
little bit.
crazy.
I'm like, really? A second time? It's kind of like, wow, still not done.
It's unclear why the trucker just couldn't wait to find a restroom.
For real.
The incidents happened 20 minutes apart, The homes
And
less
she
than 1 mile
looked
from one another.
too.
That was disgusting, like very disgusting.
This is something you guys would never do, right?
No, no. You
Oh,
probably had Taco Bell before.
that's the one you watched? She probably had Taco Bell before. Ah, that's fucked up. Hey, them kids cooked. Ah, them kids cooked. Ah, shit. Let me rewind that. They say she probably had Taco Bell. Hey, if you know, you know. Taco Bell does do that shit to you.
Another.
That was disgusting, like very disgusting.
Because this is something you guys would never do, right?
No, no. You probably had Taco Bell before.
Say the driver was an independent contractor, adding in a statement, quote, "We're
Wow.
deeply disturbed by the unacceptable behavior of this delivery driver and apologize to the customers involved. We immediately identify the driver and they are no longer delivering on behalf of Amazon."
So that's it. Hey.
Tonight, the serial pooper is without a job, certainly not a
The serial
Mother's Day surprise
pooper.
anybody wants to wake up to.
Ah, the
When
serial
live tonight,
pooper.
Carlos Salcedo, Big Jelly.
That's a cold handle. That's a cold handle, bro. She's gonna forever, for the rest of her life, gonna be known as the serial pooper, bro. Oh, that shit. She didn't even wipe. Nah, Cocotina, she didn't even wipe, mama. Nah, that's crazy. Oh, shit. So they just fired her, I guess. Because they would have said, oh, they pursue legal action, but I guess it's not something that they could pursue legal action on, I guess. That's crazy. Oh, I don't know. I did the same shit one time on the DoorDash friend behind the dumpster to take a leak. Hey, but that's different. I understand, you know what I mean? But look, look at that face. She knew she was on camera, perro. That's the difference. Is that I'm pretty sure if any one of us that takes a leak somewhere, if you see a camera, bro, you're not gonna do it. You feel me? You're gonna be like, oh shit, go somewhere else. She straight looked back and just said, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways, you know? That's the crazy part. She busted a smoky off the movie Friday, but on the front porch, bro. Not even on the side of the house, you feel me? Not even in the cut, bro. Baby Blue Dramatic, what it do, my boy? Eduardo. She look wild, hunchback, right? Come on, like, hey, for real. That's crazy. Se pasó de la tanga, homie. You know when you ever heard that saying right there? Like, se pasó de la tanga? Fuck. That's called literally. This shit crazy. Wait, let's go. This shit crazy. First time in history. What? What they talking about? For the first time in history, two Spanish language albums hold the top two spots on the Billboard 200. Bad Bunny and Fuerza Regida have made Billboard 200 chart history, becoming the first artists to claim the two spots with Spanish language albums. Bad Bunny's Debí Tirar Más Fotos currently holds number one position in the US, while Fuerza Regida's 111 Pantia debuts at number two. It marks the first time in the chart's nearly 70-year history that two Spanish language albums lead the Billboard 200 simultaneously. Billboard also noted that Fuerza Regida's new release is now the highest charting Spanish language album ever by a duo or group and the highest for any regional Mexico album. The chart ranks albums by overall consumption, including album sales and streaming activity. Now, that right there is great. If that doesn't show you that us right now as Raza holds a good amount of say so in the industry where artists are now being number one, being number two, you know what I'm saying? It's beautiful, man. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful right there. Hell yeah. Soldier for Jesus, number one. You already know how you doing. Lefty without the gunplay is low key a fire name. Low key. People were saying that we already got a lefty with SM, lefty SM, but lefty SM is RIP, you know? So lefty is just lefty, you know what I mean? He could even be lefty GP, you know what I mean? For general population, lefty GP. For the gunplay, but instead of the gunplay, it's just abbreviated GP, lefty GP. Hey, you know what I mean? He could probably even do that. For sure, for sure. Hate to say it, but the music may not be good, but the Raza rappers are getting caught up at that white parties and take that. For for sure, for sure. Yup. Raven, how we doing? Good evening. If you're new here, double tap that screen and hit me with a subscribe, man. We're on the road to 100K. I'm trying to get to 100K by the end of the year. If I don't get to 100K, I'm gonna just give up. I'm gonna just give all this shit up. Nah, I'm just playing. Damn, why? Somebody's gonna clip that. Somebody's gonna be like, Santo G said if he don't hit 100K, he's gonna just give it all up. It's gonna be beep beep clip clip. 100K subscribers. I'm trying to get that plaque, bro. I want that plaque. I'm halfway there. I'm almost at 55. I'm a few hundred short from 55, so I think we could get there, bro, before the end of the year. Who's this for right here? Faded, cramming all this bread in this mattress. What you think I'm making? I ain't sit back, not a bit. Want to start changing? I was switching lanes with a box. I ain't living. I got Naxi in my pocket, switching lanes in the airport. Make the been clothes all black like a scarecrow. So Gotti and Slim Dog Millionaire. Somebody would, huh? I wouldn't doubt it. That's fine. Like, man, I just try to do me, bro. Hey, what's up with the the OGZ and Drake's the joint? Is that something real or are they just talking shit? Damn, what happened? They said that OGZ and Drex the joint got into it at the We Want Smoke festival. Is that true or not? Yeah. What's up with this one right here? This one is crazy right here. Gas prices in LA County. Talking about California gas prices could reach $8 per gallon by the end of 2026, report says. Man, I need to get the out of Cali, bro. Straight up, I need to get out of Cali if it's like that. You just feel like our raza is being exploited. I feel like we just need to learn a little bit more, you know? Low key Drex his ass. You don't like Drex? Some of his music is dope, but I feel like lately he says a lot of repetitive stuff. But he's dope. Shout out Drex. But yeah, I know a lot of people were posting talking about that they got into it But didn't no video come out and didn't nobody say nothing like, oh, Jeezy didn't say nothing, and I don't think Drake said anything either, like as far as like dissing each other, you know? They might have even took it down because I can't even find it no more. What's up with this right here though? This is crazy right here. Have you guys, what's the craziest shit you guys have ever been through? Listen to this. He's talking about the CO asked him to jack off in front of him.
Hey, a lot of everything. Like my celly bounced up too. Some of my celly suspect. And I didn't like I said, it's my first term. Like, so I just was like, I left it alone, you know, like, and we were playing about it and shit. And like, that's not cool. The homie that had the, because I mean, like, you know, like, I was like, that's, like, you trying to see him cute. Like, yeah, like, in front of everybody and shit, you know, and I was like, yo, dude, like, I was like, shit, when we had dog, like, you know, my sister was gonna have to type shit, you know, like, we ain't gonna do none of that shit, like, the type shit, like, but yeah, long story short, like, when I seen the unity happen because of that, it felt beautiful, you know, and I was like, damn, there's really unity that can happen, you know, like, and I didn't even try to go and do that, you know, like, it's just the homie that had the pad found out, we're talking about it, it's like, hey, and the homie that had the block put up, you know, and everybody, you know, was like, do something, like, and I was like, on some real shit, yeah, that shit happened, and like, just was one time, hey, and you come talk to the CO, like, it's alright, you know, like, and when they found out about it, because it, for everything, the whole that shit, like, they just started running down on me even more shit, like,
Weird ass
other
fool.
races caught wind of it, and that's why it became a big ass thing.
Because that fool's probably doing that shit to everybody
yeah, but I'm
else.
the first one that kind of like, I guess,
It's you.
yeah, they're like, what, like, the shit happened where I was going.
Weird ass people. It says LA County superstar Devour Up says a correctional officer tried to make him jack off in front of him in prison. And then it all went up. Man, that is crazy. They try to set him up, bro. Try to do some grimy ass stuff to him. But man, Texas, it might be it. It might be it. You know what I mean? I just need to put it like this. If I'm able to, this is just my thought out plan, man. If I'm able to take this platform to the next level, if I'm able to take this platform to the next level, to where I know that this platform alone, I just spoke to my cousin about this. Shout out my cousin Sammy. You know what I mean? I just spoke to him like, hey, bro, we need to start a clips channel and we need to start another channel aside from this. You know what I'm saying? We need to just go hard in the content. So if I could make it to where my vision is, where this is just flowing like I want it to, I'll have that luxury of moving. You know what I mean? Because I know regardless, it don't matter where I'm at. As long as I got this, as long as I got my computer, I got the stuff I need to make this channel keep going. I got my mics and the equipment. As long as I have all that, it don't matter where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna continue to bring income. So that's what I'm focused on right now. Is just taking it to the next level. So that way I'm able to take that financial jump to be like, all right, you know, we're gonna relocate for our best interest. You feel me? Knowing that the finances are correct. You feel me? Because that's what stops a lot of people from moving and relocating is I need to have a secure job. I need to have some money put away. I need to have a secure spot where I'm gonna go, all that. So I feel like with a platform like this, it don't matter where you at. What matters is that you're putting out the content, you stay working, you know what I mean? You stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Devour's good, bro. He was in California City. California City's always been good. It's Taft. It's Taft and fuck, what other one that's bad? And the only reason I know this is because those facilities opened up like in 2014, 2015. It's when all those CCFs opened up. And I ended up going to Shafter CCF. I remember the option was California City or Shafter, and he was in California City. So, to my understanding, where he was at, California City, because that's the same place where Chito was at, is good. Him and Chito were in the same prison. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, my boy. Hell yeah, we gonna get there, big dog. We gonna get there for sure, for sure. What's up with Jenny 69 though? What's up with this picture of Jenny 69? She said, "What can I say? I love it in my mouth." That is crazy. The new Chito song goes hard. The Cali Bud is fire, bro. The Cali Bud is fire. I ain't gonna lie. Cali Bud, they got some fire bud. Let's see. What's the new Chito song called? I don't even think I've heard it. Let's bump it. Hold on. I got you, brother. Hold on. There you go. Bam. He said, "What can I say? I love it in my mouth." uh, no wonder she went viral, huh? Fucking Jenny 69. I don't think she's all that bad though, to be honest. She's regular. To me, she's regular. She ain't all that bad, bro. That's just me though. I like big booties. Boom. Let him out. What's it called? Buzz down? Buzz down? I think this is the one he made with the ops though. Yeah, this is the one he made with the ops though. But hey. And them fools be flicking off the hood too. That's the only thing I don't like, bro. Like, why y'all fools gotta flick off the hood, bro? Like, y'all ain't dropped nothing in them long ass time, homie. I would say it's hard, but I don't know, bro. He did it with the ops. I mean, so it might have could have been hard, but just because of that, I ain't fucking with it. But I'm gonna let y'all listen to it though. So it's all Cheeto. Oh, he just got the ops in the video. Okay. Then I can listen to it then. I might have fuck with it then. He just got them in the video. I got money in this bitch. I got motion. Okay. Hold on, let me run it back because I wasn't listening to it. Like, let me give you an example of like a good beginning, right? This right here, the beginning goes hard because it's like the beat, how it starts, and then the singing. Like, if I was to hop on something, I will hop on something like this. Like Devour, he got a song too where it's like it got a good wind up. One of his older songs. Damn, I can't find it. DOF, is that it? There are only one real 616. Bro, that right beat by Future and Metro is gas. I believe it. Believe it. All right, y'all. My phone's already about to die out, so I'm gonna end it here, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in today. I'm gonna be going live tomorrow. See if we get an update on Tory Lanez. Phone's about to die out, but yeah, man, gonna do a little bit of everything. Trying to find that song. I don't remember the name of it. Features, Red Rum. You can let them out, baby. Who did it better? Let's see who did it better. Hold on. Let's see who did it better. Cause Jeezy did it too. I didn't. Let's see. Let's see who did it better. Let's see. Let me know in the chat. After this, we gonna end it off because I'm at 5% now. It might even turn off. If it turns off, fuck it, we rode it till the wheels fell off. But who went harder, Devour or Jeezy? Devour, huh? I think so. Devour, yeah. Yeah, I think Devour killed it. The beat is tight, huh? The beat is hard. That's why I'm saying, like, if I was to hop on something, I would hop on something like this or something like the Blue Laces, like the knit. You know what I'm saying? Like something hard. Yeah. Yep, I think Devour did it better. I ain't gonna lie, Devour went off. Oh, Jeezy sounds cool in this one just because of the beat. Cause the shit he's saying is kind of the same shit Devour said. And who did it? Devour did it first. Devour did it 10 years ago. Oh, Jeezy's was like 5 years ago. Yeah, feed him at beef for sure, for sure. My boy Thumps, Liz Delgado, how you doing, mama?